saying it right? Oh,
Yeah,
we're going,
right. So we're going. Hello, I'm with Emily from Stealing Sheep. This is the Liverpudlian, and we're just going to be having a little chat about like the upcoming stuff that's going on. So, are you okay, Emily? Just general. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really good,
you good?
thanks. It's nice and sunny.
Yeah, it is lovely. We're at the Bookbinder cafe on Lark Lane, and we're just having a coffee and a nice chat
Outside in the sun.
outside in the sun. And yeah, it's very, very warm, but it's lovely out. But so we were just talking before. We were saying, you know, how's lockdown been over the last year? Has it been sort of good, bad? Like, has it been good for creativity, like, or a bit of a hindrance? Or anyway, go on, Emily. You were saying.
Okay, well, I was saying that, you know, just obviously the whole COVID thing has been obviously really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's been kind of good because the band, for you know, we've been working for 10 years solidly, pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, really working really hard. So it was kind of like a bit of a well-deserved break for us. You know, like to just have some time. You know, one of the band, Bex had a baby. We've all just sort of had a bit of a break really. And actually it's kind of helped us all creatively. We're working quite differently than we used to, and it's given us a bit of independence as well from each other, but also just to like go away and try and figure out as individuals our creative pathways, if you know what I mean. So because we're all we work quite differently, but we have to find a kind of way to match up when we do things. So anyway, yeah, so I think it's been really good. I felt like personally I've just had time to not be trying to write stuff for things and be panicking or feel like it has to be a certain type of music, or it needs to be poppy because then the label will like it, or it needs to be a single. Just been kind of doing exactly what I fancy doing, and actually that's been really creative, and I think that's made it more of an enjoyable process, which is kind of what you want it to be. No one's gonna, you know, music that's written under some kind of like shroud of doom isn't gonna, I don't know how that would inspire other people, you know, to
because I think a lot of your songs are very like relaxing and mesmeric, and like quite, you can get lost in them, and I think like that's the thing, if you were to try and rush what you're doing, I think you wouldn't necessarily get the same end result. And I think it's giving you the
we have rushed it many times. No, we
it just shows the talent,
but then also we've also have spent time on things a lot as well, so it's a mixed bag.
It's finding a happy medium in it.
Exactly.
And then, like, you recently did Liverpool Light Night, like that. Was that possibly your first performance since lockdowns?
Well, we did a couple of weird online performances, and we made little video, you know, to put out, sort of us playing all separately in our own houses that we put together. And that was like on Glastonbury. But we also, it was kind of the first like proper live gig that we did as a 3-piece. And that was for Light Night, and that was really cool because it was like a theme was play, obviously. And that was so exciting because the idea was that we'd get the audience or the public to write the lyrics for the music. So all the words that are within that tune were kind of like sent in on the hashtag players, you know, and people would write play whatever play was to them. So we sort of worked that into the music.
Very nice.
That was just a really that was just a really fun way of working, because also lyrics can be a bit of they can be quite like hard work, because you're putting quite a lot of yourself out there with lyrics, and also sometimes you just cringe at what you've said and you're like, I don't feel like that anymore, or you know, or it just is, you know, you don't have the words to say what you mean, you know, I don't know, all kinds of reasons why lyrics can be quite sort of revealing, aren't they? They can be.
I think they definitely are, and I think I've thought that before now, and I know like a little bit of a tangent, but you know, like Dodie Clark, the singer, she like said about it, where she said like you can sing about things and say stuff in the past, but your perspective can change over time. Like that's not always, like that doesn't always define you, like the way your feelings were 5 or 6 years ago. But exactly. It's interesting, and I think lyrics are quite a revealing like thing, aren't they?
And if you're feeling really like depressed or something, you're like, oh, you know, your lyrics are just then they're really depressing, and then you just go, oh, sorry guys, I'm feeling a really self-pitying number here. And then you know, you can try and like change, you know, can you help me make this a bit more positive?
Yeah.
Or, you know, or you feel like too positive and you write something really cheesy that you're just like, oh God, sorry.
Yeah, it's like heart on sleeve kind of thing, isn't it? And yeah, but it's so you did stuff live streamed, and then you did nightlight. Is it nightlight? Light night. Sorry.
Nightlight.
I always get it confused. I'm like nightlight or light night. But you enjoyed that, so you all enjoyed that together.
Oh yeah,
That
it was really
fun.
cool, and that was the different kind of. Also, the process was quite different because like Lucy mainly wrote the music for that, and we worked with Amy Codwaller, this brilliant like a visual artist who did all these really gorgeous rotating shapes and really like made a really good visual identity for it. And then Bex, she was like organising all the visuals, so we had it in this. Did you see it actually?
I did watch. Yeah, I did watch.
We were in this room and it was quite sort of, all the visuals were quite space metaphors and everything. And then, you know, so me and Lucy just like rehearsed and worked on the music together. So that was quite a different process because normally the three of us are just like working. So we're doing it a bit separately, and that's quite unusual, quite a new thing for us anyway.
Which of you like? Because do you all like sort of contribute like different things? Like, do one of you think more of the lyrics or the like the performance aspect, or do you all like? Is it more?
I think it's
a collaborative kind of.
It's more collaborative, but you know, sometimes one person will probably potentially have a really strong idea for something that we'll all run with and try and support, and then sometimes it'll just be like loads of ideas that we've all accumulated over the course of a few months that kind of come out in one big reveal. I feel like.
It's very cool.
So it's quite it's pretty collaborative. Yeah. And then like say for instance, some of the music, for instance, we write separately as individuals quite a bit. So we tend to have like more of an identity of a song type. You know, where I'd write a song, write all the lyrics, Lucy would and Bex would, and then and if we might go, we need a bridge here. Could somebody write a bit of something for that? Or we'd still ask for help or assistance with it in some way. And then, you know, write our parts on each other's songs. So you might show someone, this is kind of what I want it to be like, but you'll do your thing, which will be more interesting. So it's kind of, you know, because it's kind of more interesting when it's collaborative, I think, in the end. Yeah. But you also want to have a bit of integrity with where a song's coming from. Yeah. You know, you're like, it has to be, they're all minor keys and I want them to stay that way. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, no, it's really, I think it's really cool. And... Sorry, just the hustle and bustle of the streets.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
It is lovely, and it's so you all bring something quite different and unique, and you're still quite all happy to like stick to your guns with stuff, which is I think quite good traits to have, really, isn't it?
I'd say. I think so. I mean, it's like. Yeah, I think it's worked for us. You know, we've had our ups and downs, but it's worked for us in general. You know, I think we've all learned to like be a bit more free and easy about things, as you know, things just change a lot, or one person will do something you don't expect and you'll go, oh, didn't think of it like that, actually, that's great. So you know, I think we're like quite a flexible gang, really, and learnt a lot through doing that together.
Well, that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's very. I'm just enjoying listening to you talk. It's just it's very interesting, and like.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm getting really big-headed now.
No.
Just start talking all the day. Won't stop.
And so you'll be playing at FestEVOL.
Yeah.
You'll be playing alongside other local kind of talent as well.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, it'll be. I think it's quite exciting. The lineup. You've got the likes of Pixie.
Can I just look at that?
Yeah. I've got like you can look up the lineup.
Because I've looked at it and I was really interested in one particular person that was playing.
There was Kelly Lee Owens is playing. Worker Men's Club.
I think it's Kelly Lee Owens. I'm really excited to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited about it.
Pixie's playing, which she's great. Honey Motel, I Saw in the Black and the Jinx. But yeah, Kelly Lee Owens is I think one of the headlines as well, like co kind of starring with yourselves.
Yeah. Getting quite a lot of women, trying to get more women out there.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm sure it was. I have a feeling it was. I'm sure it is FestEVOL. I've done enough on it, but yeah, I think it was them that said they wanted to try and like ensure it was like more of a balance, where it was like a balance of male and female kind of performers.
That's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's not like over proportionate. You know, with just exclusively kind of more male artists, and yourselves, you're quite vocal in like a really like positive way about like female empowerment and like female voices and like rebalancing it.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, I think that obviously comes a lot through your music and like the people you work with.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, we've done quite a lot of projects now that are kind of to encourage more women, to create more sort of peers for women to feel like they can, and not only women, but you know, marginalised genders. You know, people who feel there's a massive gap. It's so huge. We're doing a project at the moment called Infinite Visions, and we did quite a lot of research on statistics about like you know, about like people of colour or women in the industry, or you know, just all these you know, and how huge the gaps are. You know, it's like just massive. Like even like looking at like Kerrang radio plays like 99% male acts on it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just mental, isn't it? And you know, so we've done a project at the moment, which is what that stock footage one is about. Well, it's not about. It's just that we've done a project that's to try and, you know, to work with more women and marginalised genders to kind of help have some impact to help bridge that gap a bit with what we do to create more work for women, and in the tech and in the arts and in the, you know, especially the tech, because that's kind of a little bit, it's often completely male dominated. And I think just encouraging that and like trying to show that people can do that, that's helpful, hopefully, we hope.
No, it's like it's a good amalgamation of stuff. No, and it's
sorry if I was just waffling then.
No, it's good points. No, it's really, and I think it's really valid. But no, it's been really great to hear everything that you've been saying, and I think, and like you say, you can also listen to Emily and the rest of the Stealing Sheep like chat on stock footage as well.
Go and check it out, guys, on stock footage. It's there.
So I'll tag that in on the article / the post as well, so you can go and listen to their interview, because there's I think you guys have got so much interesting things going on and so much to say. I think it's really good to give it a platform and like definitely hear it and spread the ideas and that. And just to finish up, saying that FestEVOL will be taking place on Saturday the 7th of August. Stealing Sheep will be headlining alongside the T Street Band, Work Men's Club, Kelly Lee Owens, and other local acts like Pixie, Honey Motel, I Saw in the Jinx. It should be good. It's from, I think it's 1 p.m. in the afternoon till 1 a.m. I think it's on the Friday and the Saturday. The Saturday is when yourselves will be playing. So yes, so you can get your tickets online now. I've been PeterEric.Lang, as a Liverpudlian, and I've been with Emily from Stealing Sheep, and I've really appreciated your time. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for chatting to me.
Okay, all right, thanks. Bye.
Bye.